Yep, you tell me when you are ready. You guys all want to turn your microphones on? Please make sure the power's on as we get ready to get started, please.
Check one, check.
You gotta turn on the side.
Side switch. Side switch.
My God, we said difficult. Turn it on.
Even like cigars, I like. Basically, buy 5 get 1 free as long as you got the rewards, I guess.
Can you wait 5 minutes? I gotta do something.
Mine's not coming out here.
Sinace is broken. Let's just shake it.
Yeah.
What's this?
Like this. Yeah, this button does not do anything. You get no buttons.
Sinace is broken.
There's one extra. Pull out Jeff's.
Yeah, mine.
Pull out
Dave
Jeff's.
didn't get one. Did somebody do that on purpose?
No, mine's broken.
Yeah.
Yours is broken too?
Yeah.
These
this
things
is
brand new?
You're pushing the button hard
I
enough.
don't know if they replaced. What, they replaced?
Trust me, I know how to push buttons.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's
They
not.
replaced 2 of them.
It's clicking.
Test, test, test.
It's clicking.
Thank
It's
you.
clicking.
I like your
Is somebody
sweatshirt,
playing with
Carrie.
that?
Oh, it's not even turning on.
It's on. Look,
Oh,
it's on.
no.
No, it was on. I had it on. I turned it off and on to see if it fixed. It was on. Oh, it's not turning off. Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Here.
No, here.
Didn't we just take crap load of
They
money
just
for that?
replaced 2 of them. This one's on.
Does that come out?
Paid a crap load of money for that.
Yep, we fight with them all the time.
Give the number to Jeff.
My ass. You have a pocket knife on you. I know you do.
Yes, you
Don't
do.
carry anything when I'm in here. When I'm not in here,
It's a tool. It's not a
I
weapon.
look like the cartel.
You look like the big Lebowski.
He replaced. He came out.
I look like what?
2. We had 4, and then we
Big
put another
Lebowski.
thing in the ceiling when he was here.
Yeah, that guy's
There we go.
cool. Dude,
All right.
Testes. Testes.
Test, test.
The rock beers.
There you
You fixed it.
go. Just turn it off and on. Take the battery out.
Apparently I didn't test enough of them.
You must have got distracted by something shiny.
Happens. Okay. All right, everyone ready? Okay, let's call our meeting to order Wednesday, January 14th at 7:02 p.m. Roll call, please. Please?
Mark,
Here.
just did the same thing.
Here, you want mine?
No. Mark Vance,
Here.
Dan Cheek,
Here.
Kirsty Richardson,
Here.
Roxanne Sosnowski,
Here.
Dave Allgood,
Here.
Owen Costanza,
Here.
Sine Hubbard,
Here.
David Howe.
Let's all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It's in store for weeks. You couldn't put the flags back.
We just put the stuff away.
Realize they're
Make sure this-
Real patriot.
All right. There is no phone participation. Do we have a a motion to approve tonight's agenda?
Move to approve the agenda.
Motion by Owen, second by Mark. All in favor?
Hi.
Any opposed? Okay, agenda passes. Do we have a motion to approve Board of Trustee meeting minutes from December 10th, 2025?
Move to approve the minutes from December 10th, 2025.
Motion by Owen, second by Dave. Any discussion on this item? All in favor?
Hi.
Any opposed? Meeting minutes from December 10th, 2025 passes. Any public comment?
Negative.
Negative. Okay. All right. Hang on one second. Motion to discuss and approve Resolution 2026-01, a resolution of the Village of Poplar Grove, Illinois, to adopt and approve revised job descriptions for the positions of Village Collector, Community Development Coordinator, Public Works Director, Village Treasurer, and Utility Billing Specialist.
Move to approve resolution 2026-01.
Motion by Owen.
Second. Dan?
Okay, thank you. Second by Dan. Any discussion on these?
We already did.
Barring no discussion, roll call, please.
Dave Allgood,
Yes.
Sine Hubbard. Owen Costanza.
Yes.
Dan Cheek.
Yes.
Mark Vance.
Yes.
Resolution 2026-01 passes. Motion to discuss and approve Resolution 2026-02, a resolution of the Village of Poplar Grove, Illinois, to approve and authorize the village president to execute an agreement with Pyrotechnico Fireworks, Inc. for fireworks display services in the amount of $17,500.
Motion to discuss or approve Resolution 2026-02.
Motion by Mark,
Second.
second by Dan. Any discussion on this item? This is just for the fireworks we talked about. And the package, it looks like the initial deposit due 4/1 is $8,750, with the balance due within, I think it's 10 days after. Okay, barring no other further discussion, roll call, please.
Mark Vance.
Yes.
Sine Hubbard. Dave Allgood. Dan Cheek.
Yes.
Owen Costanza.
Yes.
Resolution 2026-02 passes. All right. Motion to discuss ordinance 2026-01, an ordinance amending Title I Administration, Chapter 6, Village Officers and Employees, Article B, Village Treasurer, Section 16B1, Duties of the Treasurer of the Code of Ordinances for the Village of Poplar Grove.
Move to approve ordinance 2026-01.
Motion by Owen,
Second.
second by Dan. Any discussion on this item? Okay, barring none, roll call.
Sine Hubbard. Mark Vance.
Yes.
Dan Cheek.
Yes.
Owen Costanza.
Yes.
Dave Allgood.
Ordinance 2026-01 passes. Okay. Motion to discuss and approve ordinance 2026-02, an ordinance of the Village of Poplar Grove, Illinois, authorizing the disposal of certain personal property owned by the Village of Poplar Grove, specifically a 2012 Ford and an F-250 and a 2005 snowplow.
Move to approve ordinance 2026-02.
Motion by Owen,
Second.
second by Sine. Any discussion or questions on this?
You can't get these to last one more year. I'm just kidding.
That'd be like Jeff, right?
2026.
What'd you get for it? 33?
So we're disposing of it by selling it directly to the township?
There are two pieces. So David, can you,
Yeah, we're selling our 2005 snowplow that went to iBid, which we discussed a couple meetings ago when we took possession of the 26 plow truck. We were approached by Poplar Grove Township about a month ago, asking about the truck that we had parked out back. It's a 2012 F-250. There were a bunch of brake issues with it. He asked if we'd be interested in selling it, seeing as how we hadn't been using it. The plan was to eventually trade that in. So what I did was get the trade-in value, and they estimated between $3,000 and $4,000, and we came up with an agreement on the sale price directly to the township, and don't have to deal with the trade-in process. And it gets it out from sitting.
does that answer your
So we
question?
don't have to go through any formal process to dispose of it other than selling it to another entity?
That's what we're doing here by doing this ordinance. We have to basically claim that we can dispose of it in this particular fashion.
Okay.
And then obviously with it, I mean, we'll do the other paperwork, which is the bill of sale will go, the title gets turned over as just a typical process in the transaction for selling a vehicle. Any other? Okay. Any other questions? Okay, roll call, please.
Dave Allgood.
Yes.
Sine Hubbard. Owen Costanza.
Yes.
Dan Cheek.
Yes.
Mark Vance.
Yes.
Wonderful. Resolution, excuse me, ordinance 2026-02 passes. Gotta stay on tape. Mhm. Okay, all right. Motion to discuss and approve resolution 2026-03, a resolution of the Village of Poplar Grove, Illinois, to approve and authorize the village president to execute an agreement with Morgan Building Maintenance, Inc. for Village Hall and Park cleaning services.
Move to approve resolution 2026-03.
Motion by Owen, second by Dave. Okay, I'm gonna lead off on this one. So what you have in front of you is our cleaning agreement, which I just I realized after we didn't have a current one. So this one is for 24 months. It has the scale in it, and it has for the parts of the building that they take care of and the days that what they do while they're here. And then the days that our holiday schedules are, so that they don't clean on those particular days, of course. So
That's one we're currently using, correct?
yes, this is not a change. It's just that the contract we had
Updating.
expired, and so I like to be under contract. So that's all this is here. Any other questions?
Are we sure Public Works can't clean the bathrooms?
We're positive that they can't clean the bathrooms.
I do. I mean, actually, I didn't get to see him over the break. He was busy and I was busy. So.
Barring any other questions? Roll call, please.
Owen Costanza,
Yes.
Dan Cheek,
Yes.
Mark Vance,
Yes.
Dave Allgood,
Yeah.
Sine Hubbard.
Resolution 26-03
He's of course
passes.
late. He was supposed to come over and his daughter got sick. He didn't have an emergency room chair. That's okay.
All right, motion to discuss and approve Resolution 2026-04, a resolution of the Village of Poplar Grove, Illinois, approving a statement of work with Sickage LLC for accounting services.
Move to approve resolution 2026-04.
Motion by Owen,
Second.
second by Dan. All right. So this is their amounts. Looks like they've had a small increase from the previous year for each one of the levels. Right now, the work that they're doing it's not changing. It's the same thing until we have a treasurer. So, but again, we don't want to be out of contract. So, any questions?
Percentage wise, how much was the changes?
I don't have each level, but for example, the principal I know went from 370 to 385. That's per hour.
Is that bad?
Yeah. So. Any other questions? Okay, roll call.
Owen Costanza,
Yes.
Mark Vance,
Yes.
Jeff Goings. Oh, sorry, here. Dan Cheek,
Yes.
Sine Hubbard, Dave Allgood.
Resolution 2026-04 passes. I'm not sure what's going on down on the other side of the diocese today. All right, let's move on. Motion to discuss and approve event liquor license for S&S Collaborations that was held on December 31st, 2025, January 1, 2026 at the Poplar Grove Museum.
Move to discuss or approve event license.
Okay, motion by Dan,
Second.
second by Owen.
What are we doing, backtracking here?
Yeah, so the ordinance, yeah, kind of, right? They did have the license in place before the event. We made sure of that, had some discussions on it. And the ordinance does allow for this, for an event, a license only. Okay, let me just stop spinning. Event license only that the clerk can issue them, and then they would be retro to the very first next meeting. So that's what this is for. We try in the future to have them ahead of time, but sometimes
Well, we
that
had an early
doesn't
meeting.
always seem to happen.
Early meeting last month. so-
Early
Yeah.
meeting, and we didn't catch
Yeah,
it
we-
on their Facebook
Yeah,
page.
didn't catch it fast enough, so. But that's all this is here.
Try to slip one by.
Is this one that I can do in all in favor? Yep. All right, any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. The retro license is approved. Excellent. Motion to discuss and approve check disbursements for payments that were paid on December 26, 2025 in the amount of $118,502.81 in AP checks, $2,556.12 in EFTs, for a total of $121,058.93.
Move to approve total disbursements of $121,058.93.
Motion by Dave,
Second.
second by Dan. Well, I would just, this was the email that I had sent all of you that while we were 3 weeks in the lag, I just wanted to make sure that it went on the agenda as an item to be passed and for transparency purposes. So, if there are any other questions about it? No? Okay. Roll call, please.
Dan Cheek,
Yes.
Mark Vance,
Yes.
Sine Hubbard, Owen Costanza,
Yes.
Dave Allgood.
Yes.
Check disbursement on December 26, 2025 in the amount of $121,058.93 passes. All right, motion to discuss and approve check disbursement for payment scheduled to be paid January 15th in the amount of $54,654.75 in AP checks, $33,167.33 in EFTs, $22,327.60 in insurance, and an estimated payroll of $21,352.09 for a total of $131,501.77.
Move to approve total disbursements of $131,501.77.
Motion by Dave,
Second.
second by Owen.
Sold.
Are there any questions
At auction, right?
on any of the items?
Nope.
Barring none, roll call, please.
Dave Allgood,
Yes.
Jeff Going, oh, he's not here, sorry. Owen Costanza,
Yes.
Dan Cheek,
Yes.
Mark Vance,
Yes.
Renee Hubbard.
Check disbursement for January 15th in the amount of $131,501.77 passes. Motion to discuss GL code updates for fiscal year 2027.
Move to discuss GL code updates.
Motion by Owen,
Second.
second by Mark. Okay, as my memo outlines, we're getting ready to go into fiscal 27 budget cycle. And I'm not sure when the last time the general ledger was ever updated. But what we've been seeing is that there's areas that are just missing accounting codes or would better align with different expenses. So what I did is I went through and I worked with staff as issues came up and compiled a list. And so these are all of the areas that I think that we should expand the general ledger. And the numbers that you see are actual potential GL codes based on what the current GL allows openings in those numbers. So what you'll see is as there's places that we're looking to build out. For example, we've never had a public works admin section. That's an area that I think that we should, otherwise right now, some of those expenses get buried in streets and that's just a silly place. There should be just an admin for public works in there. We're building out community development. And I made a little note of what we're entailing as community development. Those are the parts to it. And so it would have its own salary. So that's kind of like where most of Katie's salary would go to as community development coordinator. And then of course, all of the Medicare, Social Security, all that stuff as well. Then our event expenses, because we do have our events in there. So we would be able to see a line item for Neighbors Fest. We'd also see a line item for the Christmas tree lighting, our PSA escrow. So you will notice that in some of the cases, we've added, yes, late fees. Not that we anticipate having late fees, but there should be a category in every expense account, for every area. So that way they're all as consistent as possible. Any questions, thoughts?
I have a question.
Yes, of
Our
course.
software accommodates for this. It's just at our discretion.
Yes.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah. So there's a few that will go in and cleanups, for example, where you see public safety, right? Expenses. It's called IT services, which I don't know why it's called IT services. So I think we should rename it to safety program expenses. So it's just things like that I've noticed and we just can clean up when we go in.
And we talked about some of the stuff during budget meetings. So
Yes.
I agree. Let's break it down as much as we can, especially if there's no cost or negative impact into doing it. So, yeah.
Yeah, the intention to bring it to you now is so that we could decide what accounts to add so that when we do the budget cycle, I'll have to put, what I'll do is end up carrying BSNA over into a spreadsheet so that I can add these line items. So we'll use a spreadsheet version. And then what I'll do is we'll officially get them into BSNA and make them live as of the fiscal date. And then based on what our approved budget will be. And that way it's clean. I've talked to the auditors and the accountants about it. It's the cleanest way to implement new general ledger codes because they're required in our audit cycle as well whenever we make those kinds of changes. So just notate, as my note said, is that the impact will be is that we will see when we're compiling numbers for the incoming year, there's going to be numbers that aren't really comparable because we didn't have accounts for them. So just something to be aware of. But if there's a consensus that these accounts look good to everyone, then that's how we'll proceed forward as we head into the budget cycle.
The easier to trace it, the better.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, I'm trying to be as clean as we possibly can. That's why you see on the revenue side, right? Donations and sponsorship you see incoming for for our events, and then you see the outgoing on the expenses side. So it's a lot easier and cleaner to see where those expenses go. Escrow funds are taken care of in their own way. Like I said, these are just things that they get buried into other other accounts or larger accounts. And so I just think it's a lot cleaner this way. So, all right, no other discussion, and that's what we'll proceed with. All right. For the good of the village, BSA cloud update, unable to process payments as of tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. until January 19th at the close of business. We will be live again on January 20th at 8 a.m. So we're doing some training tomorrow. We've let everybody know, I think things are in pretty good shape. Board of Trustees meeting, January 28th, 2026 at 7 p.m. Followed by February 11th, 2026 at 7 p.m. Followed by February 25th, 2026 at 7 p.m. Do we have a motion to go into executive session pursuant to 5 Illinois CS 120/2C3, the selection of person to fill a public office and defined in this act, including a vacancy in the public office when the public body is given the power to appoint under law or ordinance or discipline, performance, or removal of the occupant of a public office when the public body is given the power to remove the occupant under the law or ordinance.
Move to go into executive session pursuant to 5 ICLS 122C3.
Motion by Dave,
Second.
second by Mark. Roll call.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Owen Costanza,
Yes.
Mark Vance.
Yes.
Sine Hubbard, Dan Cheek,
Yes.
Dave Allgood.
Yes.
All right, executive session. 7:21 p.m. We're moving today.
Hold on. No, hold on.
Yeah, because we'll close the doors.
What was that all about?
Okay, so
Turn off your mics.
Pancho. He's got guts.
he looks like the Big Lebowski today.
Okay, go.
Roll call. Me. Sorry. Danae Hubbard. Are you here? Okay. Oh, Costanza. Dave Allgood. Roxanne Sosnowski. Chrissy Richardson.
Here.
Dan Cheek.
Here.
Mark Vance.
Here.
Okay. So, all right. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
By Dan, second by Owen. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we're adjourned at 7:44 p.m.
The rug, man.
Yep.